What's the English equivalent of the Japanese saying, "A fart ruins 100 days of sermons by the priest, bishop"? I was amused by the expression, paid a penny and only farted, related by at Fumblefingers, which suggested a similar Japanese saying, 大山明洞属一匹. Find only a small mouse coming out after hearing rumblings and experiencing shaking of the big mountain. It's humorous. I chuckled when I read it, and I wrote to the author that I love it. With that said, the word fart reminds me of another Japanese proverb by a fart ruins 100 days of sermons by the priest, which means that a small mistake, the sound of a fart in front of the congregation, brings all his efforts to naught. It can't happen in big Western churches, but it could well happen in a small wooden temple where a priest would preach to 30 to 50 provincial followers. Can you imagine how the proud priest being called the Venerable would be embarrassed when his loud fart is heard by all his followers during his serious sermon and they start to giggle here and there in the hall? We also have a similar saying which literally means collapse a 9-meter sand tower with the last pile of sand. What is the English equivalent of the saying, a fart ruins 100 days of sermons by the priest? Bishop, a small mistake depreciates the value of, vitiates, all labor and effort to naught, preferably in such a humorous way.
One idiomatic expression is fly in the ointment. For 5 centuries, a fly in the ointment has meant a small defect that spoils something valuable or is a source of annoyance. The modern version suggests that something unpleasant may come or has come to light in a proposition or condition that is almost too pleasing, that there is something wrong hidden, unexpected somewhere. So as you see, the original meaning is pretty much the one you're looking for, but the current meaning is rather different, putting additional stress on the defect not having been apparent right from the start. As the Wikipedia article mentions, the source is likely Ecclesiastes 10:1. In the King James Version, the passage reads, "Dead flies cause the ointment of the apothecary to send forth a stinking savour, so doth a little folly him that is in reputation for wisdom and honour." In Russian, there's the expression, "A spoon of tar ruins a barrel of honey," but I don't think I ever saw anything similar in English. I'd certainly remember it.
Maybe, one rotten apple spoils the barrel, is similar. For want of a nail is a proverbial rhyme about how a seemingly trivial oversight can have far-reaching consequences. For want of a nail the shoe was lost. For want of a shoe the horse was lost. For want of a horse the rider was lost. For want of a rider the message was lost. For want of a message the battle was lost. For want of a battle the kingdom was lost. And all for the want of a horseshoe nail.
Although neither of these are common English idioms, I'm reminded of Benjamin Franklin's proverb. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one bad one to lose it. Or Warren Buffett's paraphrase. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. Both of these capture the laborious nature of the 100 sermons in the Japanese original.